It's Wednesday night, October 30th. This is what I'm carrying going into tomorrow. Now, yesterday, things got moving pretty fast. So, yesterday, I sold most of my NVIDIA yesterday, not because I didn't like NVIDIA, but just because I saw a big play for Bitcoin, and I ended up buying my NVIDIA back today. So, yesterday, I saw that Bitcoin was about to break out, looking at the charts, and it did. And so, I went all in. I sold all my HUSA. And actually, it was good that I sold my HUSA yesterday. I sold my HUSA before it dropped, and I bought it back today. But yesterday I sold it before it dropped down into like 125. Anyways, I went all in on MSTR for Bitcoin. And yesterday what was happening was Bitcoin was going up. And we can look at the chart on how I was seeing that. But Bitcoin did have a breakout, and MSTR did not follow suit. And MSTR had earnings come out after the bell today. And whenever it wasn't following suit, it's like darn my luck, but also tells me that, somebody probably knew something maybe, or there was some negative, something was up, either just worry about the earnings, or it might have been just all, I think, miners in general were kind of down. But still, there's something when Bitcoin's going up and now MSTR is not, something was amiss there. And so whenever that started happening, I sold all of my options. I did have a bunch of options in MSTR, and I sold all of them. I sold all of them except for these two, but I had like 6 at like 265 that I sold, and I had and I had 7,500 in stock, and I sold all my stock except for this little bit. Now MSTR had earnings come out today, and they produced a lot bigger of a loss than what was expected, and so maybe somebody did know something yesterday. But they're going to invest a lot into Bitcoin, and, I'm not really sure on the fundamentals, but as a Bitcoin play, I've seen that Bitcoin's about to break out, I think, to 78,000 to 80,000. It's going to go for all-time highs, I'm pretty sure. And so, MSTR, I think, is going to see a lot of benefits from that. They got through the earnings. Looks like kind of a mixed bag. A big drop from the initial, losing so bad on earnings, but plans going forward, I guess maybe people like somewhat. NVIDIA I still like, but there's just so much going on right now that's better. Now oil, that's the big play that I kind of like now. And so here's the thing, like, until something happens, it's probably gonna go down. Oil's probably gonna go down, and maybe HUSA too, but I'm feeling more and more confident that there's more coming. There's a big change that happened that I saw a couple days ago, that Israel is said that they're going to do another strike for the assassination attempt against their prime minister on the drone attack. Now, I assumed, and I think most people assumed before that the attack they did covered everything. And so now when they attack Iran again, I think, and this time they're going to maybe cause more. They said it's going to be different, and they're probably going to hit military harder and probably cause more death, maybe assassinations of their own. That is going to fire up Iran. I think it's going to get the media in a frenzy, and so that, like, I'm kind of nervous not holding, because all of a sudden, that news comes out that's happening, and now it's too late. So I like these calls. Now I bought these for 10 cents a pop. Now this is why this is a $3,000 hit is what it's showing on my account, and that's a big reason why it's down so much today. But I bought these for 10 cents a pop, and I like it. It's risky, but it's basically only going to work if attack does happen. And then on top of that, Iran is more and more, I feel like they are going to attack back, because they're saying that they will, basically. And so I'm hearing what they're saying, and I think that attacks are going to happen. And if one does, even if Israel hits Iran again, even though they're not going to hit the oil field, just hitting them again, and they're going to hit them again, I'm pretty sure, unless they change their minds. They're definitely planning on it, or they were. And then Iran, if they strike back, if Iran strikes back, Israel's going to just annihilate their oil fields. And so HUSA has the potential to shoot up way over $20. And if it shoots up over $20, these are going to be massive gains. I mean, if these calls end up being worth $20 a piece, and I got them for 10 cents a piece, that's going to be a massive return. And so we're talking 200x, I do believe. And so you put 1,000 into that, which I put I put 3,000 into that. So I guess I'd have 600,000. I have a lot of money. And so yeah, I'm looking forward actually to HUSA going forward. It might not work out tomorrow or the next day or the next day, but these ones are I do have some for October 15th. It maybe won't work out. I think it'll hit by then, but I think the attacks will happen at least in November at some time. So this is how I'm looking going forward. And I'm going to probably stick with HUSA a lot because of that, but also with the Bitcoin breakout, I might move into MSTR and snag the benefits from that, and then, bounce back over to HUSA. But I'm going to try to not ignore HUSA too much, because what'll happen is the attack will happen. HUSA's going to go up to over $20, and I won't be in it if that happens. So anyways, NVIDIA's decent safe play. More safe plays would be probably Apple, Facebook, and metals, gold, etc.